Somewhere right now, someone is driving a car that is older than some of your coworkers. The paint is fading, the buttons are worn, and they are the happiest they have ever been. Not despite the car, because of what keeping it built. They are not struggling. They are not waiting for things to get better. Things got better a long time ago, while everyone around them was still making monthly payments on something losing value every single day. The happiest people I know drive the oldest cars. This is why. If you want to learn how to build your money and the habits that will change your financial life, subscribe to the community now and turn on the notification bell. Now let us get into it. The Saturday. You are 24. You walk into a second-hand car dealership and pay $10,200 cash for a car with 68,000 miles on it. Nothing about this car will impress anyone you know. Cloth seats, plain dashboard. The salesperson does not spend long on it. You drive home. That night you sit at the kitchen table facing your driveway. The car is right there under the streetlight. 68,000 miles. A scratch on the bumper. $10,200. Paid. Yours. You sit with it for a while. Not with regret. Just with the weight of a decision that felt right in the moment, and now in the quiet of the evening, feels like something you need to make sure about. You think about the man at the dealership today. $45,000 car. Temporary plates. $735 a month for 6 years. He looked happy walking out. You open your phone, you type in one question. What if that $735 a month went somewhere it could grow instead? $500 a month. 10 years. 8%. $91,473. You read it twice. You open an investment account. You set up the automatic transfer before you go to bed. $500 a month. Gone before you see it. The car is in the driveway. The account has $500 in it. Nothing about tonight looks like it changed anything. That is exactly what makes it the most important decision of the next 18 years. The colleague who mocked you. His name is Ryan. He drives an Audi on a lease he calls basically free. The payment is $680 a month. He has mentioned this twice this week without being asked. Month 3. Car park at work. Ryan looks at your car. Looks at you. He says, "Is that actually yours?" You say yes. Ryan laughs. Not cruelly, just the laugh of someone who genuinely cannot imagine choosing this. Here is what Ryan's reaction says about Ryan. Ryan has spent his entire adult life measuring himself against what people can see. The car is not just transport for Ryan. It is a signal. It tells the world and himself that he is doing well, that he has arrived, that he is someone worth noticing. When Ryan laughs at your car, he is not really laughing at you. He is feeling relief. Relief that his car is newer, his signal is stronger, he is ahead in a game he cannot stop playing. Ryan needs that signal, because without it, he is not sure what he has. You drive home. The account has $6,225 in it. Meanwhile, Ryan's Audi just lost $9,000 in value the moment he drove it off the lot. By year 3, it will be worth $27,600. He paid $45,000 for something worth $27,600, and he is already eyeing the next model. Ryan is not doing well. Ryan is performing doing well. There is a difference, and it costs $680 a month to maintain. The family dinner. Year 2. Sunday evening. Your mother pulls you aside in the kitchen before dinner. She says quietly that your father and she have been talking. They could help you get something newer if you needed it. No pressure, just if you needed it. You tell her you are fine. You do not need help. She squeezes your arm, and you change the subject. Here is what your mother's offer reveals. Your mother grew up in a world where the things you could see told you everything about a person. A nice car meant things were going well. An old car meant things were not. She has carried that equation her entire life without questioning it. When she sees your car, she sees a problem. And when she loves someone, she wants to fix their problems. She is not wrong to love you. She is wrong about what the car means. The car industry spent decades and billions of dollars building exactly this equation into culture. New car equals success. Old car equals struggle. It works on everyone because it has been reinforced so many times by so many things that it just feels true. It is not true. It is marketing, and it does not apply to you. The account reaches $12,967. The friend who upgraded. Year 3. Your friend Marcus buys a new car, $43,000, financed over 6 years at $735 a month. He sends you a photo before he even gets home from the dealership. 2 weeks later, he brings up the car at dinner, then again the week after, then a third time watching a match at his place. Here is what Marcus's need to keep talking about it reveals. When you buy something new, there is a spike of excitement. It feels good. You feel like you made it. But that feeling does not last. Within weeks, the brain adjusts, and the new thing becomes just the normal thing. The excitement fades. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation. So what do you do when the feeling starts fading, but the $735 payment keeps going out every month? You talk about the car. You keep reminding yourself and everyone around you that it was a good decision, that it was worth it, that you are happy with it. Marcus is not talking about the car because he loves the car. Marcus is talking about the car because the feeling he bought is already starting to leave and the payment is staying. You drive home. You do not have that problem. You have $20,268 and a car that starts every morning without asking anything of you. The moment you almost broke. Year 6. Saturday night. A social event. Everyone there seems to have something newer, cleaner, more impressive. You park at the back. You walk in. You enjoy yourself. Then you drive home, and the feeling hits you. It is 1 a.m. You are sitting in your flat. You open a car website on your phone. You find something you like. $42,000. Monthly payment, $735. You do the math. It would be uncomfortable, but you could manage it. You sit there staring at the screen for a long time, and you realize something. You are not actually thinking about the car. You are thinking about how it would feel to stop being the person with the old car, to stop the looks, to stop the quiet questions about whether you are okay, and to just arrive somewhere and have nobody think twice about what you pulled up in. That is what you almost bought that night. Not a car. A break from years of quiet resistance. You close the app. You open the investment account instead. The balance reads $46,013. You stare at that number in the dark for a while. Then you put the phone down and go to bed. In the morning, nothing has changed. The car is still in the driveway. The account still has $46,013 in it. But something feels more settled. Like a decision you already made just became impossible to unmake. Almost traded $46,013 for a feeling that would have lasted 3 weeks. You did not. That matters more than it sounds. The repair. Year 8. The car needs a repair. $900. You book it in and pay it without any stress. That evening you find yourself doing a quick calculation without even planning to. A new car payment is $735 a month. That is $8,820 a year just in payments, not counting higher insurance. Your repair was $900. Once. For the whole year. You are $7,920 ahead of someone with a car payment this year. In a bad year. A year when your car needed work. Here is something most people never think about. Old cars only feel expensive because the cost is visible. It shows up as one clear number on a bill. New cars drain the exact same money, but they do it quietly, every month, automatically, in small enough pieces that you stop noticing it is happening. Most people with new cars are not richer than you. They have just been trained not to look at where the money is going. The account reaches $66,934. Year 10. The account hits $91,473. You put in $60,000 over 10 years. The market added $31,473 on top of that, without you doing a single thing except leaving it alone. The car has 160,000 miles on it. It starts every morning, gets you where you need to go. Costs you $2,300 a year in insurance and basic maintenance. Someone who upgraded every 3 years spent $88,200 in car payments over the same 10 years. They have a car worth a fraction of what they paid for it, and an account with whatever the payments left behind. Same 10 years. Same income roughly. Completely different result from one decision made differently every single month. Year 15. $173,019. You put in $90,000 over 15 years. The market added $83,019 on top. The car is 15 years old. You know every sound it makes. You know how it handles in the rain. You know the exact moment the heater kicks in on a cold morning after you start it. People still ask if you are thinking about upgrading. You smile. You say maybe someday. You are not thinking about upgrading. You are thinking about year 18. Year 18. $240,043. You put in $108,000. The market added $132,043 on top. More than everything you contributed combined. The account is now growing faster on its own than you are contributing to it. The car is 18 years old. It is the kind of car strangers comment on at petrol stations, not cruelly, just with a kind of surprise. They ask how long you have had it. You say 18 years. They shake their heads slowly, not with pity, with something closer to respect. You drive home. The account no longer needs you to check it every week. It has a momentum of its own that you did not create by working harder or earning more. You created it by making one decision on a Saturday when you were 24 and choosing not to reverse it on roughly 6,500 mornings since then. What the car actually says. Ryan saw your car and felt relief. Your mother saw it and felt worry. Marcus saw it and kept talking about his own. None of them saw the $240,043. But here is the thing. They were all reading the signal correctly. Cars really do say something about the person behind the wheel. What they missed is that the signal works in both directions. A new car every 3 years says you are spending your energy on how your life looks to other people. The same car for 18 years says you are spending your energy on how your life actually is. One is performing wealth. One is building it. Both are sending a message. Most people just cannot read the second one. The happiest people with old cars are not happy despite the car. They are happy because of what keeping it represents. Because a car that works for you instead of the other way around is one of the simplest, most underrated forms of financial freedom that exists. You do not need a high salary. You do not need a lucky break or a perfect moment to start. You need one decision made on a Saturday and the willingness to not reverse it every single morning for as long as it takes. The car is still in the driveway. The account is at $240,043. Nobody who has ever looked at that car would believe that number is sitting behind it. That is exactly how you planned it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. You do not want to miss the next one. Drop a comment and tell me how long you have been driving your current car. I read every single one. See you in the next one.